Good evening, everyone. This is a special stream. It's a teaching game, me versus Michael Redmond. I'm going to be commenting throughout the game, and I'm going to make a very serious attempt to win. I have had more practice since the last game I played against him. I wonder if covering here is any good. Now I've given white somewhat of a framework here. In exchange for... Okay. Have I seen that one? Have I seen that? If D2 connects B2 and then white plays on that side, maybe it's tricky. I think white needs another move here to solidify this, and so I think playing solidly here is probably fine. Right, maybe the thing is that this is a bit close after that. Okay, I think I maybe recognize that pattern. So I'm going to take Sente. Okay, this move, this type of submarine kind of attack. Now is playing something like this with that double peep there. Okay. Well, it doesn't have eye space, and then if I connect there, right, just peeping, it doesn't make eye space by itself. So I'm going to do that. Maybe white can steal away the corner. Okay. I remembered the dream I had forgotten about last stream. Okay, this honey feels like maybe it should be really effective. Now the thing is, white's going to maybe sneak underneath there. I mean, this is a very nice shape to it. So allow white to play under there, and yep, okay. Now I wonder if I can sacrifice this stone to any effect. With something like Q18 or R18. Now S16 would take this stone, and so maybe that's a good idea. I wonder if... Okay. Now that... So perhaps there will be an attack on this stone. Maybe I'm not worried about it, though. I can probably crawl along here and yeah, make this group keep moving in some manner. Now if I hane those stones, I think maybe I can get a big center territory. Okay, yeah, so I remembered the dream I had forgotten last stream. It was... I was Sans from Undertale, and Sans and Papyrus, and the whole Monster Kingdom. Getting into a variation like that could be interesting. Let's go for it. Because probably something like N3, connect, M2, P2. Maybe white getting a Panuki there is... Okay. They played that. White played that. Yeah, let's go ahead and play P2. we're gonna squeeze here, I think. And then maybe Q6. Looking at the cutting point there, I wonder if black gets into trouble, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm not calculating out, of course, all the possible lines. It's just, I think that a threat like that, one like that is something maybe black can just deal with. Okay, I think white still needed some ice space there. And so I think solidifying the side, and I'm pretty sure white needs another move there. Okay, I think maybe R6 is effective, yeah. Yeah, because then Q5, maybe Q5 becomes a bit of a problem. Now, is there any Aji after Q5? I think there is. I don't think white can cut off S5 without another move. So I think that's a good play. Okay, okay. So white did play there. Now, is it more effective to go here or just take that? I think I'm going to go here. Now, I think... Okay. That's interesting. That is certainly something I did not anticipate. Okay. So it's the weakness of this shape, this empty triangle probably, that makes this possible. Now this is a ladder, and that may be most effective. After response at R8, a cut, Maybe that works out okay though. Now, would I be happy capturing this in some sort of net? Or would that be something of a problem? Okay. Now, quite possibly, there would be good ladder breaking moves there. So if I do play here, I'd need to make sure I have, this group has at least one or two liveries left in order to, would playing down there even work? If if I do play here, I need to follow it with this move, or possibly this move, or maybe something like that. And that sort of squeeze would be rather uncomfortable. I think maybe the simplest thing to do would be something like this though, because I think I could even give those up on a small scale. I think it's easier to give these two stones up on a small scale than it would be to hold on to them and this without having any problems. So I'm going to go ahead and make a big wall here. White bumps against that stone. I'll keep building this wall. Now, of course, white definitely needs another move here somewhere. Maybe that kind of move. Maybe, yeah, okay, that's effective, I believe. Now, if I played something like this now, is there any possibility at all that I'd be able to win a capturing race like that? Because it would have to be before before doing anything over here. And certainly black can get something of a squeeze. Maybe there's still weakness left over. Possibly it's not so much weakness if... what I'm going to do is squeeze that. And if I'm looking at a cut over there, then I'm going to do something like that to make it hard for white to do any ladder breaking, probably. And yeah, leave this weakness here, And I think if white tries to cut, for example, I think black can play around that way. Now, if white plays something like that, maybe black can stop an infiltration there, but now if white tries to invade this corner in a similar kind of manner as it did that one, maybe there's something different to do. This should be plenty strong. Black should be able to get a lot of territory either here or adjacent to here. And then this move, it's sort of, maybe this is a bit loose to try to kill anything down here, but yeah, so something down here should be able to live, but or may be able to live. However, okay, if I want to potentially take away a base for this stone, then maybe I should play attach from the weaker side and yeah, okay, okay. If I play this kind of move, then suppose, right, then we've got the same kind of infiltration. However, this becomes very big. Maybe it's bigger than this because black has extended upwards more, and now suppose I did play something like this. And then connect, and black takes that, but maybe it's possible for black to get something in there. Let's try it. Let's try it. And maybe black can do a similar kind of thing on the other side. And I wonder if both of them combined will allow for anything. Okay, yep, connect here. Now maybe white connects and just wins that capturing race anyways. We're going to try to make a life in here. We're going to play this one. Now, maybe white can't make strong. Well, how would white play if white wants to make good shape? Okay. Now this probably makes sense. I'm going to now maybe black doesn't have to be scared of that. I'm not sure. But let's see if the same kind of play over here can work and make something over here. Now, suppose I don't play there immediately, because white's... Well, maybe I do. This is a bit stronger, and so more easily connected. Is having just the one side stronger with a pillar of 3 good enough? To then attack. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play that. Okay. Okay. Now that as far as shape goes. Is something like that wise? If I could, if a threat against this stone was good enough and I would be able to bump, that would be lovely. If this sort of thing and white plays down, maybe that's effective. I'm going to try this one. And if white covers, I'm going to maybe crawl on the third line there and attempt to exploit weaknesses. Yeah, okay. Now is crawling here good enough? Maybe black crawls here and either makes a life or escapes? Maybe? Okay, now this move. Suppose black plays here. Let's not make that too weak. However, perhaps this move can attack this. Maybe I can try to not lose everywhere though. Now yeah, okay. Suppose I cut here now. Okay. Okay. Can white cut black off there? Or does it become a problem? Okay. Okay. And maybe it's not like this is live yet. Yeah, it needs at least another liberty like that. And then if I play here, does that make white take another move there around this group? Now, certainly it would be nice to if I were able to get a squeeze on these stones in some manner. I'm going to play here. Now that certainly requires a response somewhere. Now I doubt it's good enough to make a life. Now if black just makes this very solid, question is, does black need another move there? And then is there Aji if black plays elsewhere? And if black plays like here, I wonder if black can prevent something like that. Now that would likely be a shape move. Maybe black could defend it though. I want to see if black can make a border with that move. Okay. Now is the knight's move good enough to do anything there? Maybe black should jump. Okay, now that's... Huh. Is there any way something like that works? I mean, it's got to do something. Otherwise, Mr. Ninedon here wouldn't have played it. Now there's the potential snapback over here. That could be annoying. And something like that could allow white to do something. Maybe this is best. Just be solid, and white hasn't gotten out here yet. Now perhaps white threatens to get out and then sneaks in over here. Now that's the snapback we saw. Now if black plays here, then... oh, that's obviously no good because black immediately gets captured. And yeah, that's the snapback, so the solid connection. White can probably get some use out of these stones underneath in some manner. Okay, that's something. Now maybe something like this is good shape. Maybe I can do this. Now if black gets cut there, what is the most accurate response? It would want to be something that doesn't allow white to crawl up here with and make threats that way. Meanwhile, we want to avoid a double Atari like that. And this group is... well, this group is fighting now. Now, I still have potential to go underneath if one of these two groups gets into trouble, and maybe it's possible to connect both of them and make both of them strong. This move maybe feels like good shape for this group, and then and then E11 would make those stay connected. Now if white cuts there and then tries to run out this way, and we play here, saving that, or letting that stone be captured, but it's not an eye, maybe that's fine. Yeah, let's see here. All right. So probably this bamboo joint and F11 because it's more towards the center here, and then unless I'm completely misunderstanding the situation, these stones will live and those stones will die, and okay. Now, black should be able to kill this, yes, with accurate play. That's my gut feeling, at least. Here would be maybe not the best. Let's play here. Okay, here we go. Now things get interesting, don't they? And this group's in the fight as well. Now, if white pillars down to something like this, then now is this one working? Now, as long as this group lives, that group should die. I've still got some liberties over there. We're going to play here. We're going to cut. Yep, okay. Now, probably this one. Then maybe white needs to play there, and that looks pretty ugly. Maybe it's Maybe white's not connected due to a shortage of liberties. Of course, that makes everything here look rather difficult. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think white steals away this space. Now, certainly black played inaccurately at some point. It might have been all the way when the fight was starting over here. Which is sort of impossible for a low-level player to read, right? Because it's sort of a whole board fight. Now, this group should be just fine, and there shouldn't be any way to connect because there's a shortage of liberties there, and so I think black's next priority is securing the side. Now, is a move like this a problem? Or is it just connected enough to make the territory? Let's try it, and if we're wrong, we'll learn something. Because if I just played a 1-point jump, I know that's connected here, and that I'd get some territory, but now if black were to cut across the Kema here, would it be effective at all? Okay, now this is something that warrants black's attention. That looks like it may be a clever way to infiltrate here. Now obviously this wouldn't block it, and this would... Now there's a peep there, and if black were able to successfully squeeze these 3 stones, would it be helpful in the fight here? Or would it just be bad news? Yeah, this is the part where black really needs to calculate. Now, M14 becomes necessary after if black blocks. So is it forced into? forced into a ladder maybe, and then that, or there's some other clever way to sacrifice this stone for the invasion. Let's play here. And fight for the life of this white stone. Okay. Isn't that interesting? Can black just cover there? That only strengthens black on this side, which would make this move maybe the wrong idea. And so perhaps white's looking for something over here. I don't understand that move, p15. Okay, I think just making a pillar there is probably best. Okay, now, again, as long as these are dead, this is just fine, and then those are dead as well. So black shouldn't have to escape with this group. Yeah, of course, I think black should take those. And there's no way for white to win a capturing race there. Okay, yeah, now here, probably, maybe black gets into trouble with these. So but maybe white's in trouble as well. I think that black should black's aim here, right, is to take territory while fighting stone here, possibly even these. I think this sequence was to enable this move. So see, black would like to get territory here and here. And maybe white can kill one of those. I'm not going to calculate especially hard, maybe for some of this. I'm going to try to be mindful of my time, and I think I can well solidify this territory and okay, okay. Uh, now this allows that connection, which means that black does need to maybe back off a little bit. Okay. I think I can give up this stone and maybe those stones as well, and make something here that should be solid enough to... Yep, okay, okay. I wonder about this move. Would that even... Because it'd be cool to do something there. I don't know if that's possible. Okay, well I think we give that up. And then maybe that's not as much territory as I'd like. Okay. Let's do some counting, maybe. Okay, suppose this is... Suppose that's about 40 points. Maybe there's... Maybe there's somewhere around... Oh, hold on. Well, this should be forcing, and so that's probably worth maybe a point. Maybe it's worth 0 points, but maybe it's worth 1 point. closer debts unless something else happens. Now this needs to be solidified, maybe. I wonder if fighting this co... I totally forgot that there was even a co here. A co 2 fight. I don't know. Let's see if maybe it's a bad idea. Can black connect there? Maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, it's certainly yeah, I should have just played there probably if I was gonna do anything like that, because maybe now it's not even clear that black isn't connected there, or white isn't connected there. No, white's not connected. Now what about a move like that? I still have a weakness here that I'm not completely sure is fine. I think it's fine. Alright, let's go here. Yeah. Now, white should have to do something like that, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's important for white to respond there, assuming there aren't bigger moves, of course. Yeah, okay. That's probably a significantly bigger move. Okay. I think. Okay. Okay. Would that turn into a problem? It might. I didn't properly count. Yeah, I guess that's a big move. Does it threaten to connect, though? I don't think so. I think it just secures territory in the corner, probably. I'd like to take away territory over here in some manner, if that's possible. I can squeeze here. That's probably fairly big. Yeah. Uh-huh. So maybe that's worth a point. Now, would a move here be very big at all? And would other moves in here be bigger? Can black cut away a little bit of territory by threatening over here? Is this any good, or is it just nothing important? Hmm. I have no idea. I'm just going to play over here. There exists some territory in the corner, some amount. Maybe I can't be fancy over there. Maybe that doesn't work. maybe there's some territory there that's threatened. Gonna try this one. Fuli muita sono usilo no somen dale kurayami ni tsune o tetete yolo ikisaita amadare wati no shizuku to natte ho tsutai otsunu mo どこにも帰る場所がないならこの指止まれ私の指にその指ごと連れてってあげる日暮らしがなく開かずの森へ後戻りはもうできない I don't think I can really threaten this. Well, certainly without winning a ko there. I wonder if it's possible. Yep, that's required because of weaknesses here and there. Okay. Are there other places where black still has useful threats? Or is it just take some territory? There's no territory right there anyways, as far as I can tell. Maybe there's some territory over here that black can do something about. Because perhaps what black needs to do is take some territory and then cut this off for 2 or 3 points. So would this actually threaten anything that's worth anything? Maybe black should just take the 2 or 3 points here. I don't know though. I don't really know. Okay, so that was best. Interesting. Well, fair enough. I guess I'll take that then. Yep, have to connect there. Is that a problem? Is that a problem? Obviously, black has to play here or here, or there. But does it actually do anything? Maybe this one's best? I'm not sure how I'd tell. Right, because the only weakness on this side is this stone, and maybe there's some weakness here. Yeah. Okay. All endgame moves. Is there anything white can do against do to really attack that? Not as far as I can tell. So just protecting there probably makes sense. Okay. Is this Sente? There are a couple codes that don't matter, strictly speaking. Maybe there comes a point where white connects both of them. Let's try here. This is worth a point in Gote, whoever takes it, right? So Is this the last? Well, let's see. That's a point in Gote. That's a point in Gote. I think this might be the last thing I can reduce white on. Although there would be worth probably 1 point in Gote. Maybe this is the biggest move. Oh, that's not in Gote for whoever. It's just for white, or it's I confused myself. Okay. Yep, that's a point. Well, obviously black ought to respond to that. I mean, black could survive, although maybe something becomes a little annoying, but I don't think there's anything bigger, certainly. Yeah, that's worth a point. There are 2 Kos, and maybe black can capture 1. That would just simplify any Ko fight, so I don't have to look at that spot on the board. That takes away 1 Ko threat, say. Maybe 1 over here was bigger. Yeah, okay, white connects. So if I'm gonna fight the Ko, I have to fight it now. I'm pretty sure. Now, I probably can't win a co-fight, but I think I could pass and then fight the well, I think I could pass and be fine. So I'm gonna fight the co-fight. What is that? Oh. I guess white's not gonna fight the co-fight.
Pass. Remove the dead stones.
Because it's over anyways, so.
White wins.
Alright, that's the game.